A society collapses when hidden violations become culturally tolerated. And there is a pattern in how systems and things collapse, and it's worth noting. Because it doesn't begin with a catastrophe. That's not what causes the collapse. What causes the collapse is tolerated misalignments. There's 7 stages that I've come to recognize. And let's talk about them, okay? Stage 1 is integrity drifts. This is the silent stage. This is where small ethical compromises start, where boundaries begin to quietly be removed or crossed. Accountability, it softens. And truth is selectively applied. Nothing explodes, everything still works, but the integrity signal is degrading. Okay, that's stage 1. Everything just feels off. Okay. Stage 2 is trust erosion. Decisions feel inconsistent. Fairness becomes questionable. Psychological safety declines, and people begin to protect themselves. People stop offering truth and start offering compliance only. This is self-protection behavior where people avoid disagreeing and only follow instructions. Okay. Stage 3 is friction and hidden exhaustion. Processes, they multiply. Rules and layers of things are added unnecessarily. Approvals increase. Work slows down. What once took a day, a few days, now takes weeks unnecessarily. So that causes burnout. So burnout rises. And the energy shifts from creation and being creative to self-protection. That is stage 3. Stage 4 is fear-based decision-making. So this is where short-term thinking dominates the situation. There's no more long-term strategy. It's how can I keep myself safe today? Risk avoidance replaces strategy, and innovation declines, and blame increases. So fear is replaced with clarity. Okay, that's stage 4. Stage 5 is social fragmentation. This is where teams begin to silo. Collaboration erodes, conflicts they increase, and internal competition rises. Survival replaces a shared mission. Stage 5. Stage 6 is economic and operational instability. Productivity drops, resources are misused, costs begin to rise, and outcomes they decline. Scarcity mindset accelerates the collapse. That is stage 6. Stage 7 is the final stage, and that is identity and meaning breakdown. This is where people completely disengage, loyalty disappears, culture, it begins to hollow out, and institutional trust collapses. Systems still exist, but the soul of the system has left the building. This pattern is so important to recognize because collapse is rarely caused by one event. It is compounding misalignments over time, which can be fixed. You can realign. You'll have to identify what stage you're in, but or you can mitigate the collapse. Yeah, so environmental pressure shapes behavior. When fear is high, people protect their position. Proximity to power, it matters. And ownership becomes contested, and narratives, they get rewritten. Some environments reward proximity, but some environments reward integrity. I've worked in both and I have lived in both, and the difference determines whether people merely survive or truly contribute. So if you can relate to one of these stages, I suggest you start making changes for the betterment of the individuals. Something to think about.